Welcome back, lottery fans, and welcome to day 8 of our series 10 winning rundowns for 10 states in 10 days. That's right, we've already done 7 of these rundowns. Definitely make sure you go ahead and check those out. The links are down below, or you can just find them on the main channel page for the Lottery Predictor YouTube channel. But today we are on day 8, and we've got a really good rundown for you. It's one I've been tracking for a week now. It's hit 4 times out of the last 7 days, so a really good hot rundown, and it's got a lot of those nice common patterns as well, so you'll see that as well. And then we'll go ahead and do our scratch off ticket afterwards. We are on the last of our Michigan scratch off tickets now, and we saved the most shiniest for last. Michigan loves these shiny scratch off tickets. This is the all silver 500,000 times wild time card, so we'll do that at the end. Hopefully win some more money off of that. As you know, we had our biggest win to date on our scratch off tickets just a few videos ago. Definitely go ahead and check that out. Really happy to get that winning amount of money. But I know you're dying to see what our 8th pick state is, what you voted for is our 8th state, and I'll show you that in a minute. Just give me a thumbs up. And of course, naturally, if your state hasn't been done yet, you can still go and vote. Make sure you go to lotterypredictor.com, go to the voting page, which is there in the news section, and you can still vote for your state. Every vote is an entry into the drawing, which I do every single day, so there are still 2 more states to go ahead and do, so plenty of opportunity for you to get your state in. But today's state is going to be Louisiana, and it's going to be another pick 3 evening. I'm trying to make all of them pick 3 evenings if possible, if I can find all the pick 3 evenings. Trying to stay consistent with this series of 10 rundowns. For Louisiana, I said it's one I backtracked for an entire week, and it's hit 4 times in the last week, so it's a really good super hot rundown, which I like these ones. And we're starting with the start date of the 10th of March. So we're going to need that result from the 10th of March in the Louisiana pick 3 evening, and that result was a 710. Now the rundown we're going to do is our anti-clockwise counting up method. And I'll show you how to do that rundown. It's super simple. We take the 710 and we put it in our base grid, in our tic-tac-toe board, from top left to bottom right, 710, that diagonal right across there. Now what we do is we start at this bottom right spot, the 0, and we count up in an anti-clockwise pattern. So we go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like so. Super simple. Anyone could do this rundown. You can do this at home, and of course you can download the rundown worksheet at home, print it out so you can do it as well, which I highly recommend. It's actually completely free from the resources section of Lottery Predictor, as well as a whole bunch of other free stuff we've got there for anyone that likes to play the lottery. Lots of cool stuff in there. I highly recommend checking it out. Now for our translated grid, we've been very hot on the flip numbers so far in this video series, but it was the mirror numbers that really won out for Louisiana. I did a lot of different rundowns for Louisiana, and all of them seem to be pointing towards mirror numbers. So if you're in Louisiana, no matter what rundown you're using, I recommend trying the mirror numbers in March. They seem to be the hot ones right now. Now what we do is we take each number in our base grid, we look it up on the top line here in our mirror numbers, and we take the number underneath it to put in the translated grid. So we start with the 7. Up here, underneath it is a 2, so we'll put the 2 in the translated grid. 3, underneath it's an 8, put an 8 there. 2, underneath it's a 7, put a 7 in there. 4 becomes a 9. 1 becomes a 6. 1 is a 6. 5 becomes a 0. 6 becomes a 1. And finally 0 becomes a 5, like so. Now, as mentioned, this has hit 4 times in the last 7 days, so let me go ahead and show you exactly where those hits came from. We started off on the 11th of March, and the result was a 361 in the Louisiana Evening Lottery. And if we go ahead and we look on our base grid, we've got that common pattern vertical straight down in the center there. Now, for those of you that watch my videos, you'll know I say the common patterns are any of the straight lines, so any of the verticals, any of the horizontals, or the 2 diagonals across. That's a common pattern. Now we do see other patterns, like we see L shapes, or we see angle shapes, or arrowheads. So definitely different common patterns we can see here. But the common pattern here is one of the most popular ones that I like to see coming out. All right, on the 13th then, the 13th of March was our next result. We had a 076 showing up. And once again, If you go ahead and look in our translated grid this time, we've got a 067, so box number as another common pattern. That's straight line. That's one of our common patterns showing up. So already 2 common patterns showing up in 2 of those 4 days. So very, very strong showing there. Now the next one I really like because this is one of those ones I always say to watch out for. On the 15th of March, we had a 061 show up. So if we go ahead and now if we look on our base grid, we've got a 061 showing up there as an angle pattern, but we also have it showing up as a right angle pattern here. And if you come over to the translated grid, we've got the same here, a 016 showing up right there, and a 016 showing up right here. So it's showing up 4 times on 2 different grids. And as you know, if it shows up multiple times on a grid, I always say play that number multiple times. Keep playing that number because it might show up again. We've seen so many occurrences where we see it show up on a grid multiple times. We keep playing the number, and then it does actually show up, a couple of days or a week later in the results. So 061 seems to be a very hot number for Louisiana. Pay attention to that number. All right, 316 is next, and we've got a 696 showing up. So we go ahead and we look this time to our translated grid, and right again here we've got another common pattern doing the trifecta of the verticals, the horizontals, and the diagonals. 966 is a box number right there. So definitely a really hot rundown for Louisiana. It's definitely the common patterns that are hidden here. As I said, we've got a vertical, we've got a diagonal, we've got a horizontal there, and then we've got our angle pattern showing up with multiple hits on multiple grids. So a really nice rundown for Louisiana, a really interesting one. One that if you're in Louisiana, definitely go ahead and keep playing this. And this rundown, the anti-clockwise counting up, is one that's hit multiple times now in states in this video series. So definitely if you're in any of the other states, give this rundown a try in your state because it is a hot rundown in March, it seems to be. All right, that is it for our rundown. So let's go ahead and do our scratch-off ticket. As mentioned, we're into our Michigan's one now. This is the last of the $10 from Michigan. We have got, it's a standard one. We're going to scratch off our dollar signs, then scratch off the dollar bills, hopefully get a match. And then we're looking for a W sign in our bonus boxes here. Now, if we get a star sign, we're going to win that prize automatically. And a 10x wins 10x that prize. Hopefully we get another 10x. As, for those who saw the video, you'll know that the Michigan one, which gave us our biggest win to date, was a 10x, so definitely looking forward to another one of those. Okay, we need a 26, a 24, a 21, a 13, and a 5. Let's go ahead and start scratching off our first line here. We got an 11, we didn't need 11. Got a 3, nope. A 29, nope. 23, nope. And a 22, no. Teasing us with these 20s here. Alright, next line up, we have a 28, nope. A 16, nope. A 4, nope. A 6, or either side of 5, no, that's a tease if I ever saw one. And a 30, so nothing there on our second line. Third line down, 25, no. Ugh. 12, no. We all seem to be one off on these numbers. 14, no. Once again, one off the 13. 17, no. And 2, nothing there. Alright, last line, fingers crossed. 1, nope. 15, nope. 7, nope. 5, alright, we have a winner. That's it. With a match there on the 5s, we have a winner there. And 9, so we definitely got a winner here. We'll come back to that one. Let's do our bonus boxes first, and then we'll see just how much we've won on their Michigan card. So we're looking for a W sign in our bonus boxes. We have a wallet, so starts with W, but it's not a W sign. We have another wallet, no. And we have, last one, a vault. So nothing there, but let's go ahead and see what we got with our number 5 here. Let's see. Small zeros. $15. Alright, so it's a profit card. Pretty good. So out of 4 Michigan cards, we've won more than our money's back out of that. So more than happy with the Michigan cards. I think that's the first time I've run a profit on a state in the scratch offs. So super happy about that. All right, as I mentioned, I will be back tomorrow with day number 9. Definitely go ahead and vote for your state now, because I will not be drawing which state I do tomorrow until tomorrow. Even I don't know which state is going to be in the next 2 days. All right, that's it. I'll be back with more winning rundowns later on. In the meantime, good luck, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.